Here at 12 News, we're working hard to put Southeast Texas first, and on Wednesdays, we love getting answers to your legal questions. It's time to Ask the Judge, and we're joined by Judge Courtney Arkeen this afternoon from Orange County. Good to see you, Judge.
Thanks. It's great to see you too, Jordan.
Hope you're doing well. Busy time with back to school. We're going to get straight to the questions. This first one is someone who says, I'm wanting to get a divorce, but I have not seen my husband in about 16 years. We got married in Harris County, but I have lived in Orange County now for 6 years. I don't remember his social security number or his driver's license number. I have no idea where he could even be living. What do I need to do to get divorced?
Well, the first thing she needs to do is she would file suit for divorce in Orange County. And then she has to have him served with citation. So she has to make every reasonable effort she can to locate him. That means contacting friends, family members, social media, that type of thing to try to locate him. If she can't, then she could file a motion for service by publication. If there are no children under 18, that could be accomplished by posting it at the courthouse door for 7 days. And then if she can further say that there are no kids and no appreciable property, then the court might not have to appoint an ad litem to represent his interests. So it can be done. It's just a process.
So theoretically, even if she never finds him, she could get divorced.
She could.
Interesting. All right. I was anxious to hear your answer to that one. This second question says, we hear a lot about attorney-client privilege and talk about that. How confident should I feel that what I tell my lawyer is protected? Can opposing lawyers or even a judge compel my attorney to divulge any info that I shared in confidentiality?
Well, you should feel very confident in the privilege. The privilege was established to promote the free speech back and forth between the attorney and the client to better represent that client. If you can't be honest with your lawyer, then they can't properly represent you. And so I'm very confident in the protection of that privilege. Now, the only way that you can waive that is if someone else is in the room when you are having that conversation, like if you have a friend or a family member that could break that privilege and you could waive it. In addition, an attorney only has to disclose once he knows that a crime or something fraudulent has taken place, to wit, that a person's life is in danger or it could result in death or serious bodily injury. So if you tell him that you are about to kill somebody and how you're going to do it, then that privilege, he has to disclose that.
Final question this afternoon. After being harassed, discriminated against, and assaulted at work, I lost my job for no valid reason. Is this something I can sue for?
When you talk about discrimination, there are certain things that you cannot be discriminated against in the law. Okay, it's like race, sex, gender, religion, that type of thing. If you've been discriminated against for one of those things, then you can file a complaint with the EEOC, and you have to do that before you can file suit. Now, with regard to like an assault, that could be a potential criminal case that you need to contact law enforcement about. The question, can I sue for these things? Technically, you can basically sue for a lot of things. The real question is, would you be successful? And so I would suggest that you consult an employment attorney, because in Texas, we are an at-will state. And unless you have a contract, you can be fired basically for any reason.
That's where we'll have to leave it, Judge. Good explanation there. Thank you so much. Folks, if you've got questions for Ask the Judge, our segment here Wednesdays at 5, you can go to 12newsnow.com/askthejudge and submit your legal questions right there.